In this Premiere Pro tutorial, I will be breaking down this reel, so let's get started.
Most students reach this point and don't know what to do next, not because they're lost, but because suddenly there are too many choices and no clear direction. You hear phrases like fully funded, top universities, global opportunities, yet no one explains how it actually comes together. That uncertainty is common. At 1% Abroad, that's our focus. We guide you through profile building, essays, SOPs, and recommendations with clarity.
So the first thing we want to do is to create this background. So I will just simply hit on new item. I will go with the color matte and make sure this is like this. I will choose 60 fps, okay, and I will choose this color and I will just again okay. I will rename it to bg and I will bring it to the timeline. So this is our background ready. Now next thing, I will just simply bring this, go to effects controls, and I will just make it bigger and I will just simply place it to something like this. This will be our final position. So if I see in the video, we have this animation. So we will create this later. First, we will just set up whole free first we will set up the whole frame. Then we will move to this part. So next we want to create these two text animation. So I will select text tool and I will just simply type in students like this, and now I will go to properties, make sure it is selected, and I will choose italic, and I will choose italic as well like this. And now the color will be same. I will go to effects controls and in the opacity I will make it to 50. Now once this is done, I will make sure to bring it approximately here. I will make a copy of it and I will place it to this side like here. Now I will hit on position keyframe and I will move to something like this, and I will just simply bring it out of the frame. And like here, I will also hit on position and I will bring this forward and I will move it out of the frame. So they will be giving us this animation right here. Now, once this is done, we need to create the main animation. So I will be using fade characters animation. This is the animation. I will just simply make sure to disable animation out so it won't disable at the end. And in the property section, I will scroll down and I will first change the fill color to this color. So I will just simply bring it here and I will choose this color and make sure to like this. And now I will just simply type in most, make sure caps locks is enabled so that we won't have to um, hold shift to make the capital letters. So the most it will be approximately here. Now I will just simply make a copy of this and I will now scroll down and I will now rename it as students. And now I will just simply bring it here. So it will be looking like this. I will just increase the font size of students. It will be approximately here. So this is now done. We need to just simply I will just enable this as well. So if we see in the video, we have also these animations, so you can just simply type in by yourself using the same text animation. This doesn't have any specific look. So now once this is done, I will just simply select all except the background and I will just nest them. Now in the nested sequence, I will move to the point where the most of animation is starting. I will go to effects control. I will hit on scale and rotation keyframes. So these will be our final positions. We will not change these. So now I will bring them here. Now I will just simply make sure to make it bigger. And now I will just rotate the whole frame to something like this. Sorry. I will just move to the start. I will give this a bit of rotation like this. And now I will just make it bigger, so it will be giving us this look. I can just simply extend these keyframes and now I can just simply ease in them. So if we play, it will be looking like this. If you want to make it like this, you can just simply bring these forward slower like this. And so I think it will be okay approximately here like this. So this will also come. Now moving forward, our next animation, it will be like this. So this is a simple animation. I will move and I will bring the other image. So this is the image. I will just simply bring it like this and delete the nested sequence here. And now I will just simply bring it here. I will go to effects controls and I will just make it bigger like this. So if we see in the video, it will be looking like this. So I will just make sure it's in the middle. I think this is okay. Now we need to create this shadow. So to create that, I will just simply select the pen tool. And now if we see, I will just simply make it to You can see I will just simply bring it like this, and now I will just make sure to bring it behind this. So now I will just make sure the graphic is downward, so it will be looking like this. I can make it bigger as well, and in the fill section you can change its color. So I will just simply move, and now I will select the dropper tool and I can change the color, so it will be looking like this. So this is how you can create this. Now moving forward, we will have this animation. So you can see this is moving upward, so we will just simply create that. First I will create the text animation. So for that I will go to graphic templates. I will be using this text animation. So this is the text animation. The color of this text animation will be the same like this. So I will just go to properties. I will disable sample text too because we don't need it, and I will change the color of this to this, and now it will be looking like this. So I will just simply make sure to bring this text and I will just place it here. The first text is not because, so I will type in that. Make sure it is capital, and not because will be. Now I will just simply go and I will just choose bold font, like this. And sorry, it won't be bold, it will be regular, but I can just simply make it like this. So I think this isn't okay. I will just choose this and I will make it smaller, so it will be like here. Now they are lost, so I will make a copy of it. I will bring this forward, and they are lost, so I will type in that. So this is the text, they are lost. And now I will just simply make it bigger. I will change it to bold. Once this is done, I will just simply make sure it is like this. So you can see this is the same, but the color, it will be a bit I think this is okay for this one too. I will change the color to this. I think this is looking better. So you can always adjust the colors. So this is the animation, not because they are lost. So now once this is done, I will select all the keyframes, layers, and nest them and bring the nested sequence here. Now once it is approximately here, I will hit on position keyframe, and at the start, I will just simply bring the position properties like this, and I will move in the nested sequence, and I will just simply make sure this layer is like here, so it won't look bad. So it will be looking like this. You can just always bring these like keyframes further apart to make the animation slower, ease in them simply. And in the position properties, I can just simply make the graph to something like this, now once this is done, you can see this is the animation. So simply just move to the point and add a position keyframe. This will hold the animation, and moving forward, just simply place it like this. And now I will move in the nested sequence. I can just copy this text animation. I can bring it to this part like this. Once this moves, this is appearing here, so I will just simply drag it down here, and now you can just simply, but because suddenly, so you can just type that. So this isn't big, so I will disable cap lock. So this will be the text, and we will have to make it italic and decrease the font, so it will be looking like this. So once it is here, it will move just like this, and make sure these are extended in this, and you can just make them smaller so they won't disappear at the end. So you can see now we have to just simply make sure to ease in these like this, and make the graph to something like here, like this. So you can see this is the text animation. You can just press Ctrl R here and change its value to 70, so the animation will be a bit slower like this. Now moving forward, our next animation, this is the animation. This is simple. So I will just simply cut and delete all of this. We will just choose the other image of this like this. I will go to effects controls, and I will just simply, it will be like here. So I think I will make it smaller. As this is the final position, I will hit on position keyframe, bring this forward, and I will bring this down, so it will be giving us this animation. I can select both, and now I can just ease in. And in the graph, as usual, I will make the graph to something like this, so the start will be fast like this one. Now moving forward, we have these text animations. So this text animation can be created with the other one. I will show you how you can create this one. So this is simple. I can just simply select the rectangle tool, and you can make a shape layer to something like this. I will go to properties, select the shape color, change it to this, and scroll down. You can see this is the roundness. You can change the roundness as well. So you can just simply bring it like here. I will make a copy of it, sorry, and I will just bring it like this. Make sure double click on it. Make sure to double click on it, or you can just simply go and change their values like this. So this is a bit smaller. I will select the shape, and sorry, you can make the shape like this and simply just make it like this is okay. So I will delete this, I will make a copy of it because don't have to edit it again and again. So now I will just simply go and I will just paste it like this. So now this is done, we need to apply the text animation. So I will just simply copy this text animation and bring it here. So this is the text. I will just go to properties, increase the font size, and I will just make it like this. So fully funded will be the text. So this is the text. I will change the color to white like this, and now I will just simply bring this like here. So if we see in the video, there is a shake, so sorry, a bounce effect. So this can't be created in Premiere Pro. So for that you have to use After Effects, but it will be looking something like this. Now this is also okay. So now once this is done, you can just simply select all of the layers like this and simply just nest them. And in the effects controls, once this is approximately moving here, I will just simply select the nested sequence, hit on scale, and I will just simply bring the scale like this, and you can just simply move it like here as well. So if you don't want this, you can just move in the nested sequence, select this character and disable the position. So this is the final, and you can just simply animate this sequence. As for example, I will hit on position and now I will bring it down like this. So the other one will also appear like with this. So simply just ease in, and in the graph section select both keyframes and make the graph to like this. So it will be looking like this. You can just simply move in there and select all these layers as well and bring them right here, so they will also animate like this. So it is simple. Now moving forward, this is the same, you can just copy and paste. Now once this is here, this is also simple, so you can just move at this point and just go here, add keyframe, and then simply just make sure it will be like this. You can apply this animation. So moving forward, we have this. So again, I will hit on position to hold the animation for a few seconds, and now I will just simply bring it like there. So if I play this whole, sorry, we have to just simply ease in the whole frames. And now I will select these both keyframes, make the graph like this, select both these keyframes and make the graph like this. So it will be looking like this. So just simple, you can see. uh, Now moving forward, we have this animation. So this is just simple, the text animations and all that. I will just simply bring in this to the timeline, and I will delete this nested sequence, bring this slide here, and I will go to effects controls and I will just simply make it like this. So I think this is okay here. Hit in position keyframe and you can just simply create this as well, just like we created earlier. So this isn't just any sorry I will just make the graph. So this isn't complex, this is just simple. You can use the text animation that they are here. Now moving forward, we will have this animation. So for this one, I will just simply move and I will hit on position, and then a few frames I will just simply bring this out of the frame. And I will just make sure to extend the background, so it will just simply move out of the frame. I can select both keyframes and simply ease in them, and I will just adjust the graph to something like this. Now moving forward, we will have this. So I will just simply bring it here. First is profile building. So this is right here. I will go to effects control. First I will set up this hole, then we can just simply animate it. So we have this circle behind. So I will just simply hit on ellipse tool and I will make a shape to something like this. So I think this is okay. Now I will just simply make sure it is like 50 or something. 50 not, I will just simply make it to, I think this will be okay. And I will bring the this layer up, graphic will be down. So I think, so this is appearing. So I will just simply hit on scale. I will go to anchor point and make sure the anchor point is middle, and at the start I will make it to 0. So it is appearing like this. I will just simply bring the keyframes closer and ease in them like this. So once this appears, the graph will also animate. So the scale and the anchor point, make sure it's in the middle, and at the starting point I will make it to 0. So it will be looking like this. If I play the video, so then it will disappear. So it will be like this, and then I will just simply bring back it to 0 and it will be like this. So you can also do this like here. If you don't want to do this, you can just simply disable all the keyframes and go to opacity, add opacity keyframe, then move a few frames. Sorry, this will be moved and opacity will be 0. It will be like this, and then opacity will be 23 again. So I will make a copy of it. So at the start it will be 0, and then at the end point it will be 0 again. So you can see this look will be created like this. You can just bring the keyframes closer. It will be looking like this. So this will disable. Now once this is done, you can just simply bring the others as well like these and just apply this. So this is simple. You can just copy and show me. This isn't just complex, this is a simple animation. So that's all for today. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care and bye.